What's up? It's your boy Jones N Mann, and tonight we're Jones and on Camikara. So this is Camikara Rum. A couple important things to note about this. First is this is an Indian rum. And we've tried another Indian rum in the past, Old Monk. And we were kind of on the fence on the whole Old Monk side. So we're not going to rule this out. This is a 12-year-old rum, limited release. It is aged in oak. It says oak wood, but I assume that to mean probably like ex-bourbon barrels. It's coming in at somewhere in the neighborhood of, I think I saw 100 proof. So yeah, 100 proof. So it's 50%. So it's heavy. Well, yeah, 50% alcohol. This is actually a sample bottle that was sent to me because this is such a limited run. I'll put the number down before in the comments. But I want to say a very small number of these bottles will release. So I'm super excited to get the opportunity to try it. Like, this doesn't even have any of the batching and bottle number information. It says out of 1,200. I believe there's more than 1,200. I feel like it was 3,200. But yeah, just to paint the picture for you. Love the label. Love the gold top bottle design. The second thing I want to pull from this is that this is a sugar cane rum. So when you make rum comes from sugar cane. But it can be made from sugar cane juice, or it can be made from molasses, which is a byproduct of sugar cane. Definitely, in my experiences, it has been two completely different worlds of rum. Usually when you start talking about sugar cane or rum that's produced in sugar cane, which it's the more premium of rum products, but a lot of them I found to be very agricultural, very grassy, which it's a different style rum. This is from India. I think of Kashasha, which is using sugar cane, which, even if you smell it, it smells like olives and, so I'm excited to try it. I'm just going to tell y'all what I think about it. I'm going to keep it real with you. You know what I do. So let's go ahead on and bust this thing on open. We're going to tell you what I think. I'm going to try it on neat. I'm going to try it on the rocks. Tell you what I think about it. And tell you whether I think you should try it. So let's bust her on open. Oh, a little man versus bottle. This is a dope packaging. Like, I hate to even tear it off, and it says matured 12 years. See, that man tore it off, but it's okay. Blah, 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 limited edition. Also, I should add no added color, no added sugars. This is exactly how it is. It also says non-chill filter. Let me share with y'all what I love to share with you. Oh, that was a sweet pop. All right. Now, is it as sweet as a sweet smelling nose as molasses? No. Is it that grassy olive juice smell that sometimes? It is not that either. Now when I go back in the glass, I'm getting a little, what's that, caramel, kind of honey. But there's some alcohol in there, but this is 100 proof, so. Ooh, a little, is that cinnamon? All right, well, let's give it a nice little swizzle, and let's taste. Ooh. I'm going to have to come back to that twice because just mentally, when I think rum, I'm not thinking 100 proof. So that first taste was like, whoo, hit my mouth, jumping all around the inside, down my throat, warming me up. Wow, but it tastes really good. There's some You know, it has a great mouthfeel. Look at that glass. Look at them tears rolling down there. It has a dense caramel, a honey sweetness in there. But the proof is still there. I feel it. Let's put that thing on a rock. Ooh, now I don't know, like the imported by Impex Beverages, Piccadilly Agro Industries Limited. That's bottled by. I'm trying to see if there's any correlation between this and Old Monk by chance, but to me, this is already a much better product than what I had from the Old Monk line. Let's get us a taste. All right. Wow. Now, that's good. That's good. Now, if you had told me, you said, hey, you know, I got a new rum. It's from India. It is I'm making a mess. It is a sugarcane based rum. I would have said, yeah, okay, I'll try it. You know, I would not have. I would not be expecting what I'm tasting. This thing is honey, cinnamon, caramel. There's good oak in there from the aging. I would say that this is probably actually aged 12 years versus being a blend of. I don't think it's Solera method, but I don't know for sure. I'm really impressed with that. That is grade A, top notch. Now you can tell there's no sweetener added to it, but there is a nice rich sweetness in there. But it's not the sweetness that you get from molasses based rums. It's not overly sweet. There's a bit of sweetness in there, but there's some heat, there's some oak, there's some character that comes from honey, cinnamon, caramel, kind of reminiscent of a bourbon whiskey a little bit. Wow. Yeah, I like that. On ice, it tapers the heat down a little bit. It allows the sweetness to pick up a little bit. It really allows it to breathe. This is really good. I am very happy, very impressed with this. Ooh, I don't know the price point. That's the only thing. I should have looked to see what the price point was and should have. But I gotta say, man, cast age run. Wow. But I gotta say, I'm gonna probably say 375 or 4 on this. I don't know. Price point could make a huge difference in that. But if I compare it to Old Monk, it blows Old Monk out of the water. This is rich flavor. This is great character. This is really good. Like, it is strong enough to be a great sipper. And when I say strength, I don't mean strength from heat standpoint, but I mean strength from a character standpoint. But it also has that proof, has that character to say, like, ooh, this might make a banging cocktail. And it's sugarcane rum, which usually they're super grassy. Well, I shouldn't say that. What I have had in the past has had lots of notes of herbaceousness, grassy, and to me, while some rum lovers may enjoy that, when you think of like rum agricoles and things of that sort, some rum lovers love that. I don't. I am more on give me more sweetness, give me more character in the neighborhood of, like, I'm getting a little vanilla in there. Like I say, vanilla, honey, caramel, sweeter side. This is that's the beauty of rum. It has a wide spectrum where you could get something that is as grassy and earthy as the most grassy, earthy tequila, kind of borderline on a gin aspect, to something that is really, really sweet and just easy to drink and sippable, almost like a flavored spirit. This is, if this was the spectrum, grassy, sweet, it would be over on this side more. I think the proof helps, pull it a little bit further from the super sweet side. But wow, that's good. Now when I come back to it, it smells like honey. It smells like a bourbon and whiskey. Like if I was to let someone knows this, they would say this is what whiskey is this? Yeah, I get straight. I'm gonna take some of this with me when I go on the road. But that is a strong 4. The only thing that would take away from that 4 if this was like a $100 bottle. Then I've got to be like, yeah, I don't know, $100. It's a little on the pricey side. But 12 years is old, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna say I'm gonna give it a 4. I like that. Camikara Indian rum. Ooh, Indian rum is stepping back on the scene right here. There was a time that Old Monk was I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the number one rum sold in the world. Well, if Camikara is putting out a liquid like this, ooh, they might be in the. I hear they're gonna drop an 8-year, so I imagine that the 8-year is gonna be a little less expensive than the 12-year. Wow, I'm impressed with that. I'm gonna give that a strong 4. I'm looking forward to sipping on this some more, getting to know you a little bit better. But y'all be on the lookout. I'll see y'all next time. Click and drink them. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and the TikTokers. You go to JonesNmann.com. You can't order this yet, but you can order all kind of fantastic stuff. Have it shipped straight to your front door. And I'll see you next time. Peace.